What's up, K-Nation? In this video, I will be showing you how to diagnose a walk-behind lawnmower that isn't starting. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I check before working on any lawnmower is I always check the oil. And the reason I do this is so that if I do get it started or it runs, I don't want it to seize up. So this one has oil, so that's good. Now, if the mower isn't running, then what I do is I check for gas. This one has gas. Some people, they'll be going along, they'll put their lawnmower in the shed, and they'll forget about it. Then next time they go to mow their lawn, they go start it, starts up, and runs for about 5 seconds, maybe a minute, and then it put, then it dies. And they don't think to check the gas. That's the last thing they think of. So always check the gas, make sure there's gas in there. So we have gas in there. So now what I do is I check for spark. And to check for spark, you just remove the spark plug. After you get the spark plug removed, then you just plug it back into that boot thing, and then you touch it to the metal or like a bolt or something that you can see, and then you have someone pull the rope, and if there's spark, you'll be able to see it. And so that's how you check for spark. That's how I do it. And then you just put the spark plug back in. Okay. Then, if it's got spark and gas, then what I check for is I check the air filter to see if it's clogged. Because a clogged air filter, like with dirt and grass, it won't allow air into the carburetor, making it choke out and not giving it fuel. So this air filter is fine. It's not clogged with dirt or grass, anything like that. It's pretty dang clean. It actually looks new. So it's not an air filter. So then what is it? Well, what I do after I look through all of that, I go through and I say, okay, what does a lawnmower need to run? A lawnmower or an engine, what it needs to run is spark, fuel, and compression. So we already checked for spark, and this one has spark, so that's eliminated. It's got fuel in the gas tank, but sometimes the carburetors get gunked up inside. So how do you check to see if it's the carburetor? Well, that's pretty simple. You can get a little bottle and put gas in it, and some people use old ketchup bottles or whatever. I used an old contact solution bottle, and I just filled it with some gas, and then you squirt it right into there. Then you just start it up like normal. Okay, as you just saw, it ran for a few seconds and then died, right? So what that is it's a dirty carburetor, and it needs to be cleaned. But going through the steps, I'll just do a quick brief run back. First thing, you check oil before starting any engine. That is what I do. I check the oil because I don't want the engine to seize, especially if I'm working on it. I don't want to have to buy a new engine or a new lawnmower, right? Second thing I do is I check for gas and make sure there's fuel in there, because some people, they forget to put fuel. Then I check for spark, and I showed you how to do that. Hopefully you got that. So I check for spark, then I check the air filter. And if you can tell there's tons of dirt and grass and stuff in there, then I'd replace it. I don't recommend cleaning paper air filters, and I'll tell you why in another video. But if it's super clogged, replace it. If it still doesn't start even after you replace it, try squirting gas in the carburetor area, and if it starts right up and dies like this did, then you know it's the carburetor. Thanks for watching, guys, and in my next video I'll show you how to clean this carburetor, and it actually will be from this lawnmower, so stay tuned for that video. Thanks so much for watching. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. This whole thing, it's crazy. I hope all you all are staying safe, and so again,